to give it. Off it goes. There we go. Oh. Just a loose turn up and across the road. Oh, we're not filming. You right, chaps? What's this, a training exercise then? Is it? Well, good morning everybody, and it's another gloomy day in the UK. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. What are we going to be doing this morning? Well, we're going to be having a look at the Suzuki GSX 800T, which is obviously the 800 parallel twin motor. It's an engine platform, and Suzuki do a number of bikes on that platform, including this DE. It's a lovely engine, very torquey, mid-range, and yeah, we're going to be nipping up to Bike Treads and having a look at this 800T and see what it's all about. There's the 800T, and they've also brought out the 800TT. These things have been out now, I don't know, 6 months, but they're the 800TT, I think's a stunning looking motorcycle. So we'll have a look. I'll catch you at Bike Treads. Right, okay, well let's have a look at this Suzuki GSX 800TT. Now, there it is, and that is an absolutely stunning motorcycle. As soon as I saw this one, I kind of fell in love with it. I mean, just look at the quality of the paint. It's a bit more money. In fact, it's a fair bit more money than the standard 800, but the 800S. But look at that metallic flashes on the tank. Some nice stitching on the seat there. Got your red wheels. But it is, to all intents and purposes, the same motorcycle as the 800S, which is over here. We'll just have a quick look at that. Now this is obviously got your KTM. Looks like a little KTM, doesn't it? Looks like take styling cue. Well, I won't say take styling cues from the KTM, but it is a bit KTM-ish, isn't it? To look at. Suzuki won't like me for saying that. Never mind. But here's again, back to the TT. It takes the fairing styled. The styling of that nose fairing is, I'm absolutely convinced, is from the old like 1978, 1979 Suzuki GS1000S. I'll flip a picture up on the screen, see what you reckon. But yeah, it's absolutely. It's got a slightly bigger tank as well. I didn't mention that than the standard Suzuki 800S. This has got a bigger tank. It's a gorgeous looking thing. Anyway, I'm going to go and find this 800T now, and we're going to take it out for a spin and see what we think. Catch you later. Okay, here it is. Right, so this is the naked version. So it's like that TT basically we just looked at, but without the nose fairing. They put some extras on this, apparently. They've got that on there, which is a little bit of a fly screen. I don't know what that's going to do, but just cover that bloody bracket up, I guess. Yeah, top mechanic, putting stuff in the bins, look. But you just done your Suzuki course, haven't you?
Yeah, just finished.
Go on, introduce yourself. Go on. Go on.
I'm Jacob.
Jacob, yeah.
And I'm the trained Suzuki technician.
Right.
At Bike Treads.
There you
Finished
go.
my apprenticeship. Did 3 and a bit years.
Yeah.
In training. Got full marks on all my exams throughout the whole 3 years.
Well, that's good because you work on my bike, so
Yes.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, especially your yellow DL.
Come on then, give me a quick lowdown. You were telling me the other day, Jacob, that
I
it's,
believe the frame has been slightly tweaked.
Right.
So they are, as it's got a different kind of front end,
Yeah.
to increase the handling.
Right, okay.
And from what we've heard from the people who've ridden them so far, that it is an absolute monster, and it is an absolute really good bike to ride.
Well, I'll find that out, won't I, in a minute. All right then, Jacob, well, thanks for that.
No worries, mate.
And I'll catch you later.
Enjoy.
Jacob, top mechanic.
Top mechanic.
Emptying the bins or putting stuff in the bins. No. Yeah, I'll tell you what I think. So, now, first off, that screen, that TFT, is quite low. And you've got your key barrel shroud, not blocking it, because that's your actual your TFT bit there. I'm sure is that smaller than my DE? I don't know. Maybe not, probably not. Right, same controls as your starter button. Oh, now it's got a bit of rumble to this. More of a rumble than the DE. God, got some fuel in it as well. Okay. Oh, they've got some quite small footrests as well. Let's get going. Oh, snicked into gear. Of course, we got a quick shifter on this as well, so we'll be trying that out. All right, let's just run down the side of this car. I think they take photographs of them. The car dealership, they park them there and take photographs of them. Right, here we go then. And it's brightening up, folks. Oh, quite small compared to the DE, obviously. Nimble, very nimble. Oh, it's tucking into the corners really well. Okay, should we do a bit of town work first? Yeah. So, a rev counter, speed, and then like I showed you earlier, you've got your traction control and your road mode, your performance mode, whatever you're in, and there's only 3 of them. Oh, and you're in 3rd gear. What a lovely bike. Just feels small and dinky and agile. Very similar to the 790 KTMs, where the KTM engine is completely different to this. You know, the KTM twin, the 790 and is it the 890? They're right, let's see what happens here, because everybody gets confused with this. This is a horrible junction, and good old Swindon, they're really good at putting loads of lanes going into a very small area, and everybody gets confused on the roundabouts. They're just trying to squeeze lots of stuff in. But yeah, they're going back to a completely different engine to the KTM. The KTM makes its power more up the rev range, but this is a torque, well, I'm going to say a torque monster, but it's a very torquey 776cc motorcycle. That's what makes it fun. It makes a lot of torque mid-range, which defies the when you look at the performance. I think we probably do 120, but it's not all about speed nowadays, is it? It's fun and mid-range, squaring it up from like, well, I don't know, 40, 50 mile an hour up to 80, 90 perhaps, quickly. It's not all about barreling along at 140 mile an hour on a road that is locked down to 70 mile an hour or 60 mile an hour. And if you watch my last vlog, I had a real bad near miss on my DE. I've been to the auctions for the day at Ledbury, HJP auction house, and we were coming back, me and Harry, and I came around this bend. I had the Suzuki lent into the bend, keeled right over, and a car just came round completely on the wrong side of the road. He thought he was in Europe. So that was almost a head-on, and if I'd have been going quicker, if I'd have been hacking it on a bit, there'd have been a head-on collision. It's only the fact that I backed it down to about 46 mile an hour that I'm still here, really, to tell you about it. So yeah, bringing it right down now, 3rd gear, right down. 18 mile an hour. It pulls from 18 mile an hour in third, no problem. Down to second. Yeah, lovely. The ergonomics of it, the handlebars are just in the right place, but the feet aren't pushed too far backwards. You know, in a nice, comfortable position. The seat doesn't feel uncomfortable. It doesn't feel hard. Everything just comes nicely to hand. It's a very comfortable motorcycle. Slightly leant forward, but just almost a Street Fighter-y type thing, isn't it? Okay. Right, let's dip it in here. Yeah. Tyres are just starting to warm up now. Oh yeah. Hey, great. Oh yeah, you can have some fun on this, folks. Definitely. Right, let's slow it down. Here we go. We'll bring it down to 60. 59. Right. Got some cars behind me now. 58 mile an hour. Right, let's just show you how this thing pulls. Okay, 60 mile an hour. That's top gear. Right, let's slow it down. So that it pulls like a little freight train, you know. Pulls like a little freight train. They say 50 to 80 mile an hour goes like stink and beyond. Lovely. Right. Well, what we're going to do, I've actually just decided on a route, and I'm going to take this thing out to out Devizes Way, and we're going to head towards a place called Honey Street in Alton Priors. It's the same road that I took a little CF Moto 450 pocket rocket. And I think those roads are going to suit this bike down to the ground. So we're just coming through Rawton now, and we'll be heading towards a good old Avery. Like I say, I always seem to gravitate towards Avery for whatever reason. But yeah, we'll get it on these brilliant little twisty roads, and there's some lovely scenery as well, and I think it'll be well suited to the bike. So this, yeah, little torque monster, and do you need, it's all about fun, isn't it? Riding motorcycles is all about fun, and you get a lot of bang for your bucks with this bike. You know, it's do you need massive big hyper bikes that will do 140, 150, 160, even 180 miles an hour? You don't need them, not over here. I don't think you really need them anywhere. Like I say, it's all about fun, and if you can smile and have a real good time on a little thing like this, on a little bike like this, that's so entertaining and so eager, and you have to ride it as well, you know. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Do you need to be spending £20,000 on a hyper bike? I mean, if you want it, fair enough, you know, to say you've got one. But you know, unless you're an absolutely amazing rider and you obviously do the track days, you ain't never going to use it, are you? These hyper bikes. I call them hyper bikes, but you know what I'm on about. Loads of Ducatis and KTMs and whatever. Right, Nationals. Now we'll put this little thing through its paces. A lot of grit on the road. Here we go. This is fourth. Road mode is pulling like a train. Okay. Round we go. Give it some welling. Jesus. That's amazing. Oh, right, let's slow it down. Oh, it just tips in. It is lovely. It's like it's on rails. There we go, this is a nasty sharp bend. Right, nail it. Oh, so much fun, people, so much fun. Now the Suzuki 800, the GSX 800S model is like the little KTM naked thing. See, I've just gone round there in fifth. And it just coasted round there. Yeah, the S model is like the little KTM looking one like we saw in the shop. And nasty junction just here. Slow it down. Nasty crossroads. Anyway, yeah, the S model. It's the same bike more or less, same platforms, same frame, same engine. So, and I think you can get those for about 7,800 quid, which is an absolute steal. You know, as long as you don't mind the KTM looks. This is a little bit more expensive. Well, it's a fair bit more expensive actually. This and the TT model, the black one with the nose fare and nose coat. They're a couple of grand dearer, which might make you sort of think, well, what are you actually getting for your extra 2k? Well, what you're getting is obviously a bigger tank, probably better quality paint, barring mirrors, and obviously the looks. But does it equate to paying that extra £2,000 on top? I'll let you make your mind up about that. Ho ho! But those are the roads this little bike is designed for. Okay. Look at that lovely gun. Wow. How lovely is that? Just starting to turn now. Right, we're going to pull in here. And I'm just going to park it up. That's a gorgeous garden, isn't it? The old thatch barn. Right, exactly where I parked the MT. .450 S, I think it was, and switch off. There she is, folks. Yeah, it's, that's growing on me. When I first saw these, I thought, but you know what? I'm liking that. Definitely. Like I say, it wouldn't normally have this little screen on. Anyway, let's have a look around it. So what have we got then with this GSX 800T? Well, for starters, you've got that lovely, lovely paint. Beautiful paint. Very high quality. Like a bronzy orange, I don't know. You've got your bar end mirrors. And you've got your retro styling. So, got a round headlight. Bike Treads put that on. I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to be. It's like a little visor. I personally wouldn't have one on there. Wouldn't have that on there. And you've got, I think the seat's higher as well. You've got a higher seat. This is like a plastic cowl that Bike Treads have also fitted. I think that's an extra. But you would have a proper seat on there, which I think I'd keep the seat on there. And the rest of it, underneath all this, is basically a Suzuki GSX 800S. So the frame, the wheels, the motor, it's all the same. What you're doing is you're paying, I think, to me, quite a premium for having the retro looks. So here's your good old engine, the old tried and tested engine, Suzuki's 776cc parallel twin. It's a double overhead cam, 8 valve, dual balancer shafts, liquid cooled, and the power is 81.8 brake horsepower. That's 8,500 revs. The torque on it is 57 foot-pound. It's 6,800 revs. Now this is where this motor excels. It excels in the torque. It's a little torque monster for that size engine. Goes like stink. There's a police car. Right then, well that was an interesting one because I just started filming and I had the police turn up and they were on a training exercise and there was about 4 or 5 police cars parked around here. And they were all having with their instructor, being shown what to do, I guess. But anyway, back to the Suzuki. 40 to 80 mile an hour, as I was just explaining to the police officers. It goes like a rocket, and I think that's all you need. You don't need these hyperbikes nowadays. But you know, you'll have your own ideas on that one. Perhaps you'll disagree with me, but you can have some real good fun on this and not be doing absolutely ridiculous speeds. So yeah, it's I think they're going to become a lot more popular. I mean, there's already a trend for the smaller bikes now as we're all getting older. You know, the smaller bikes, especially the Royal Enfields, are very popular. And the big old bikes, the big old lumps, hyper bikes, I don't know. Well, we'll just wait and see what happens. So anyway, front end, front forks, we've got upside down KYBs. So you've got 3 10mm front discs, and fitted to those is 4-pot Nissan radial calipers, 2 of. The rear disc is a 240 with a single pot Nissan. Front tyre 120/70, and that's got the Dunlop Roadmasters, is it? Or Road Sport, sorry. And then the rear, you've got again a Road Sport with a 180/55/17. You got adjustable suspension for preload, I think, only on the back shock. You've got an horrible exhaust, which is basically a car style silencer with a little pipe sticking out the side of it, with a cover on it, I guess. You can get a nice Yoshimura system. There's plenty of people that do decent exhaust systems for these, and I think if I had one, that's the first thing I'd do is I'd stick a complete Yoshi system on there. But anyway, what's the fuel? I was saying about the fuel tank. What's the fuel capacity? Fuel capacity is about 16.5 litres, so it's a bigger tank than on the S model. Right, handlebar ergonomics is lovely on it. Everything comes to hand. It's a real comfortable bike to ride, and the view through the mirrors is brilliant, being bar end mirrors. I'll show you the TFT when we were driving along, but yeah, there you go, your TFT, standard Suzuki TFT, very easy to read. Oh God, the service thing comes up. There you go, it's one touch starter button. Hazards, these are really simple. You've got your mode, if I press that, traction control, or goes to road mode. Your SDMS, which is road mode, you go down to C, which is road mode, and I don't know if you can see that, sport mode. Like I say, I prefer this bike in road mode, believe it or not. It's just as much fun, seems just as quick, just not perhaps so urgent, a little bit smoother. So we come out of there, go into your traction control, 2, 3, that's all you get. 1, 2 or 3 traction control. So I wonder if you can take it off. Oh, you can switch it off. There you go, but I'm going to keep it on 1 just in case. And then there you go, simple as anything. Your fuel, gear indicator, rev counter and speed. Absolutely simple as anything, you know, not an issue at all. Absolutely lovely. So there you go, that's a quick look round it. Like I say, they've been out a while. All the specs you'll find with the S model, you know, and that's been about for a few years now. The S model and the R model with the fairing on, they're all the same thing. But like I say, these are just Suzuki's attempt at a retro version. And as you can see, that the finish, I think, is the paint's a lot more higher quality paint on it. So we'll get back on it and we'll head for home. What's the time here? 20 to 2, so I've got to get cracking now. So catch you back out on the road. This whole thing just rockets forward, then you just bring it down to a reasonable speed, but overtaking just rockets forward. It's a lovely, lovely bike. Just coming towards the River Cannon. And there it is. And it's turned into an absolutely... Oh, it's dried up. Oh, crikey. It's turning into a beautiful day. So I was doing when I was doing the walk round on the bike, I was filming, and this police car went past with all these blues and twos going with the blue lights, and then another one, and then all of a sudden they all pulled in and they were on a train in there. There was about, I think, 3 or maybe 4 police cars, and they were on a training exercise with the instructor. So I obviously stopped filming. I didn't want to film them. I had a chat. Really nice guys. Man, the instructor was he remembered Ken Dunn and the Diddy Man because he's old like me. But the other ones, the younger ones, didn't have a clue. But I did. He did ask what my channel was, so I did tell him. So I'm going to have to be a bit bloody careful with me speeds now, aren't I? I'll have the bloody Wiltshire Constabulary watching me, and it'll be the traffic division as well. I didn't really think that one out, did I? But yeah, a lovely bunch of blokes and ladies, and they were all out, I guess, training on the vehicles. So all the best to you guys. Keep up the good work. There it is, the avenue. Beautiful, beautiful stones, and where those little concrete like markers are, obviously that's where there's stones that are missing, but those would have all been stones. And this is the avenue into Avebury, I think. According to my friend James Walks History, I think there might have been 2 or 3 avenues coming into Avebury, leading to Avebury. But there you go. There's the embankment. There's a cafe where the breakfast crew go to. Sometimes they frequent that cafe. A real nice cafe it is too. I'd totally recommend it. And here we are in Avebury. Oh, this bike is so lovely. I've fallen in love with this. Triumph. and the Red Lion. Everybody gravitates towards Stonehenge, all the tourists and the Americans and Chinese and Japanese and you name it, but a lot of them don't realise you can actually sit in a pub in the middle of this stone circle and have a beer and some fish and chips. The circle encompasses the pub. Well, Stonehenge, you can't get anywhere near it, can you? And you have to pay at the visitor centre to go and have a look. Where Avebury is almost as old, I think, almost as old. And you could just wander around it and kiss the stones or whatever you want to do, which I have done before. Very interesting place. Definitely recommend it to anybody that's watching if you're ever in this area. Okay, 4th gear, straight up to 50. We're a taj over. Right, let's try it out on this bend. Here we go. Down the gear, round we go, tip it in. Straight as a die. Straight as a die. Well, just tracked, lovely. Anyway, I've got a lorry in front of me now. Ducati. So, what do I think of this bike? Well, I love it. I think it's brilliant. It's a lovely, easy to handle, very forgiving motorcycle that's got bags of punch, and you can have a hell of a lot of fun on it. 776cc, I do believe, and it's a little torque monster for its size. It delivers the power, the torque, exactly where you want it, mid-range. You're not going to go barreling along at 140, 150 miles an hour on it. It'll probably do 120. But it's all about real day speeds, 40 mile an hour, squirting it up to perhaps 70 or 80. And with that, you can't fault it. It's so much fun. So I definitely recommend this to anybody. Seasoned sports bike riders, they'd have a hoot on it, I'll tell you. And beginners, people that perhaps have come back to motorcycling, they've got a full licence, and they want an easy motorcycle to ride. Well, we're back into Rawton now. So I think what I'll do is I'll wrap this one up. As always, thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for I hope you've enjoyed the vlog and just given you some insight into this beautiful bike, this Suzuki 800T, GSX 800T. And all I can say is just take care, and stay safe. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Cheerio.